Hi, welcome to GTech. Now let's talk about the concept variables in algebra. The topics which we are going to discuss in this are the definition of a variable, constant of a variable, followed by the algebraic expression, followed by its variables, and we'll be dealing with algebra, arithmetic and geometry. Let's discuss about the variables first. If you see about this one, a variable is considered to be an unknown quantity which takes various numerical value. Other than that, an unknown quantity can be represented as a variable. Usually, if we see a variable is any letter from the English alphabet that represents an unknown quantity. So these are some of the common perspective of points of variables. Apart from that, the relation between the unknown quantity and other quantities can be expressed with the help of the variable. The value of the variable varies with the given condition on the variable. If we see some examples for the variables, we have 3x plus 2 equal to 1. Over here, we need to see that x is a variable. If you see the next example, we have 5x plus 2y equals to 4. So we have x as the first variable and y in the second term as the next variable. So these are some of the examples of variables. Now let's move on to the concept which is called as constant. A constant, we can simply say that a quantity whose value does not vary. If we see in this algebraic expression x plus y equal to 1. So 1 is a value that will not change. So this is an example for a constant. And we got the next example where we have 5x plus 2y equal to 4. So over here if you see 5 is a constant, 2 is a constant and 4 again is a constant. We have some other examples for constant. The value of pi, that is 3.1, and the value of g, that is 9.8, gravity, and we got other value which cannot be changed. So these are some of the examples of a constant. Now let's move on to the concept which is called as algebraic expression. If we see that if an expression consisting of variables, constants and mathematical operators, if you see variable, that is x square, y, xy are the variables. If you see about the constants, that is 5, 2, 9 and 4. And the mathematical operators are nothing but we have plus, plus, plus. So these are the mathematical operators. So combinedly, we'll be selling it as algebraic expression. The mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division can be easily performed on variables. We can use to form expressions based on the patterns. We have an example, that is 2 into 3 equal to 6. Over here 2 and 3 are considered to be a factor. If we move to the next one, variables is considered to be the distance that cover along the boundary forming a closed figure when we go round the figure once. The variables of a regular closed figure is equal to the sum of its sides. The concept of variables is widely used in real life. Now let's see some of the branch of mathematics. First we shall see about the term algebra. Algebra is considered to be the branch of mathematics where letters are used along with the numbers, which is called as algebra. We shall see some example. So we have 5x square plus 2x plus 9. As we see in the definition, we have the letters that are used along with the numbers. So we have the letters, that is x square, x, along with the numbers, that is 5, 2, 9. So this is a kind of branch that deals with letters and numbers called as algebra. If we move on to the next one, the topic of one such branch of mathematics is arithmetic. The branch of mathematics that deals with numbers, operations on numbers and properties of numbers are said to be called as arithmetic. So if you see numbers, we have number over here, and operations on numbers. Operations on numbers is nothing but 5 plus 2, 11 minus 1. So this is the concept of operations on numbers, followed by some of the properties of numbers. So this is the logic which lies between the concept called as arithmetic. If you see the next one, geometry is also considered to be one such branch of mathematics. So the branch of mathematics that deals with the figures, you can find some figures, and shapes, you can also find some shapes over here, circle, square and some other things. So if a branch of mathematics that deals with figures and shapes is said to be called as geometry. Hope you got an idea about variables and also the branch of mathematics in algebra. Thank you for watching this from GTech Techno Solution Private Limited. Thanks again.